Hi, I'm Alasdair from the London Borough of Camden, and I'm going to talk to you today about our Council and Democracy project. So, a quick background on the London Borough of Camden. We're one of 33 London boroughs, serving a population of around 200,000 people, and we get each month about 220,000 unique visitors to our website. The Council and Democracy section of the website is a very important part of the website, and we identified that it needed some improvements both in the front end from the user experience point of view and from the back end for the officers uploading the information. In Camden we have an established history of innovation using both open source and proprietary products. So, quick overview of the project itself. It concerned the Council and Democracy section of the website. And as I've said, this is an essential part of the Council's business in that it holds all of the information about the councillors who represent the various wards within Camden and the documents for the committees as well as the agendas and minutes that are produced as part of the decision-making process. What we had before this project was a hybrid site which had some content management there, managing things like committees, members, meetings, appointment times, and some document management again. The agendas, the minutes, the reports, the briefing papers were held in a document management area of the website. The existing site had a combination of databases which were accessed through a coldfusion front end. Some of those web front pages were written in coldfusion, and some web pages were held in our APLAWS content management system. Because of this, the workflow required knowledge of 3 different systems and liaising with a third-party supplier. Third-party supplier were very helpful, but each time we had to work with them, then there was a cost and time that was involved in doing that. The requirements of the project? Well, the requirement of the project was to streamline the workflow for the officers at the back end. They were spending a lot of time and effort uploading documents and making sure they were in the right place on the system that we had, and adding the right levels of metadata to them, and improve the user experience of the site itself. The system also needed the ability to manage thousands of documents. We identified there were 20,000 documents in the back end of the previous system, and we were creating new documents at a rate of around about 50 per week, so over a year that adds up to several thousand documents. Another key requirement for us was that there was only limited budget available for the project, and this was largely available for styling, but not really any budget available for buying an off-the-shelf system or for further development of the system that we had. And there certainly wasn't any budget available for a per-seat license that's associated with most document management systems. Finally, the front end had to be compliant with Web Accessibility Initiative Level 2 in order to satisfy our accessibility requirements. So after looking around, we selected Alfresco, largely because Alfresco offered a modern interface for document management. This meant that we didn't have to require the people managing the system in the back end to understand lots and lots of different metadata and make sure they added it to each document as they uploaded it. This was all associated with the folder that they dropped the document into and was automatically added to the document at that point. The community version that was available enabled us to test out the system first to ensure that it was going to meet our requirements, do some development on it before we moved on to the enterprise version. And having an enterprise version is important to us because it offers the right level of support for a business application. The Alfresco system is easily extensible using a lightweight scripting based development framework, and this again is important to us because we don't want to have hire developers in to do any heavy lifting in Java or other languages if we want to make changes, and we need to be able to make some of those changes quite rapidly. So, in the next video you'll see my colleague Chris, who is lead developer on the project, explaining how we implemented the requirements into the Alfresco system. Thank you very much.